Hey everyone, Tommy Marquez here, recapping day number 1 of competition at the 2021 Dubai CrossFit Championships. And it's been 2 years since we've had live CrossFit competition here in the desert. So, as a little twist, they welcomed the athletes back in a new venue, this time in the snow. The first 2 scored events took place on the slopes of Ski Dubai, inside the Mall of the Emirates. Yes, you heard that right. And for the men, it was all about the battle between Roman Khrennikov and Ricky Garrard. In event 1 titled Stay Frosty, it was Roman the Russian setting the early pace, thanks to some blistering times on the ski erg. But in round 4, Garrard closed the gap and took control of the lead on the run and never looked back, winning his first test in CrossFit competition in more than 4 years. On the women's side, Sweden's Mikaela Norman set the early mark to beat in heat number 1, out-dueling Gabby Magawa as the only 2 women to beat the time cap.
I love every endurance event, but especially in Dubai, it's so fun to do stuff that you're not used to.
But Heat 2 featured some heavy hitters, and in the early rounds, it was Laura Horvath and Kristen Holte jockeying for the top spot. That was until round 4, when Sam Briggs made her move, picking up the pace on the hill run and just beating Norman's timeout by 1 second for the event win.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's snow, so like the worst that can happen is you fall and land on snow. So it's like the first round, I kind of gave it kind of like 80% of the speed on the way down. Didn't fall, so each round just kind of added a little bit of speed, and then the last one was just all out.
There was a quick reload for event 1B, which was a run all the way to the top of the slope with a weight vest. Roman and Ricky picked up where they left off, leading the pack on the way up the hill, but near the top, Garrard again passes Khrennikov and blitzes the downhill to win both events on day number 1. And it's been more than 4 years since we last saw Ricky Garrard in CrossFit competition, so we caught up with him after day 1's events.
That was like a roller coaster. Yeah, the roller coaster. Tick, 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 tick. Then you get to the top. Yeah, man, it's awesome. I knew I could come here today and possibly get the 200 points, so just had to execute and believe in myself. I know I'm a good runner, so take my opportunities while I can and get those points on the board. Intensity is just, you can't match the intensity, it's insane. I missed it so much. That intensity is where I thrive and where I bring out the best in myself. So, yeah.
For the women in event 1B, Kristen Holte and Laura Horvath again jumped out to the front, but this time no one would catch them, with Holte looking right at home in the snow, the Norwegian sprinting to a win to close out the day. And this weekend represents her final individual CrossFit competition, and we caught up with her after the win.
I mean, it's just so much fun to run. I love to run, and it was over so fast. Tried to enjoy it, but yeah, I did enjoy it. I'm still like too different from the other competitions. I try to enjoy it a little bit more, like appreciate that I'm here, I'm healthy, then I can compete. But yeah, it's gonna be emotional during this weekend, but not yet.
Your overall standings after day 1, and it's Sam Briggs. After an event win in Stay Frosty, she backs it up with another top 5 finish overall to stay just 5 points ahead of both Kristen Holte and Laura Horvath, who right now are 10 points ahead of Sweden's Mikaela Norman for the 3rd and final podium spot. And on the men's side, it's Ricky Garrard. He is perfect on day 1, winning both events to steal 200 points and put himself 10 points ahead of Roman Khrennikov, who finished just behind Garrard in both of those events with a pair of 2nd place finish. Willie George, he sat out the season due to injury, but he comes back strong, and on day 1, he sits in 3rd place overall with a 4th and a 3rd to round out day 1. Those are your highlights from day 1 here. Tune in tomorrow for all the live stream coverage. We'll have a stream up on YouTube for all the action on day 2 of the 2021 Dubai CrossFit Championships.